Hi, welcome back. In this video, let me solve an exercise based on inverse trigonometric function. So, before this video, please make sure that you go through my previous video and you are very good and clear with the basics. So, let us solve the problems based on inverse trigonometric functions. I am solving from same NCERT class 12 CBSE math book. Find the principal value of the following: sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. I would like to find the principal value of the function sine inverse of minus 1 by 2. So what is the principal value for sine? It lies between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Means it lies, this is 0 to pi by 2 and this is 0 to minus pi by 2. So the principal value of sine lies in this first and the fourth quadrants. So sine is negative in the fourth quadrant. So sine of minus 1 by sine will become minus 1 by 2 for sine of minus pi by 6. Sine minus 30 is minus 1 by 2. So we know sine inverse of sine would become x. So answer for this would be minus pi by 6. So simple. Just see for which value in the principal value does the function becomes minus 1 by 2. That should be our major concept when we are solving these types of problems. Okay, let me solve the next question. Cos inverse of root 3 by 2. Second question is cos inverse of root 3 by 2. So cos principal value, we know it is from 0 to pi. So first and second quadrant, cos becomes positive in the first quadrant, which is very good use. So cos inverse of, for which value does the cos becomes root 3 by 2? Again it is cos pi by 6. So we know cos inverse of cos x is x. So this should become pi by 6. So the answer for this would be pi by 6. Next question, cosecant inverse of 2. Find the principal value of the function cosecant inverse of 2. We know cosecant inverse of 2 is same as sine inverse of 1 by x, that is sine inverse of 1 by 2. So sine becomes 1 by 2 in the principal value for again pi by 6, sine pi by 6. Sine inverse of sine pi by 6 is pi by 6. This is the answer for the third question. Hope you got it good. Okay, we shall solve the fourth problem. Fourth problem is tan inverse of minus root 3. Tan inverse of minus root 3. So that is tan inverse of, tan is principal value is rise between minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So tan become minus root 3 at minus pi by 3. So at tan minus pi by 3. So tan inverse of tan of minus pi by 3 is minus pi by 3. Fifth one is cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. Fifth question is cos inverse of minus 1 upon 2. So what is cos inverse of minus 1 upon 2 is cos principal value is 0 to pi. So cos becomes negative in the second quadrant, means cos 120 would be cos 90 plus 30. Cos 90 plus 30 is minus sine 30. Minus sine 30 is minus 1 by 2. So this becomes cos of pi by 2 plus pi by cos inverse of cos of pi by 2 plus pi by 6. Pi by 2 plus pi by 6 means it will become cos inverse of pi by 2 plus pi by 6 is 2 pi by 3. cos inverse of cos inverse of cos will get out, so we'll have 2 pi by 3. So answer is 2 pi by 3. Next question, find tan inverse of minus 1. Next question is find tan inverse of minus 1. So tan becomes minus 1 in the principal value for tan of minus pi by 4. So tan inverse of tan is minus pi by 4. So answer is minus pi by 4. This is sixth question. Next is seventh question. So seventh question is seventh question. Seventh question is secant inverse of 2 by root 3. Secant inverse of 2 by root 3. Secant inverse of 2 by root 3. This can be written as cos inverse of root 3 upon 2. Cos will become root 3 upon 2 for cos inverse of cos of pi by 6. So cos inverse and cos will get cancelled, so answer is pi by 6. Secant inverse of root 3 will be pi by 6. Next question, cot inverse of root 3. Next question, that is question number 8, would be cot inverse of root 3. So the same thing can be written as tan inverse of 1 upon root 3. So tan inverse of 1 upon root 3 would be, so tan will become 1 by root 3 when tan is pi by 6 again. Tan inverse of tan of pi by 6. So tan inverse and tan get cancelled, so answer is pi by 6. So the ninth one, cos inverse of minus 1 by root 2. Cos inverse of minus 1 by root 2. So cos becomes minus 1 by root 2 in the principal value 0 to pi for cos 135, means cos 3 pi by 4. For cos 3 pi by 4, this becomes minus 1 by root 2. That is equal to cos inverse of cos of 3 pi by 4. Cos inverse and cos will get cancelled, so that is equivalent to 3 pi by 4. So answer is 3 pi by 4. Cosecant inverse of minus root 2. Next one is cosecant inverse of minus root 2. So the same thing can be written as secant inverse of minus 1 upon root 2. Cosecant means, sin inverse of minus 1 upon root 2. That is sin inverse of, sin becomes minus 1 by root 2 in the principal value for sin of minus pi by 4. So sin inverse of sin thing goes up, so answer is minus pi by 4. This should be the answer. Good. Next question is, find the value of tan inverse of 1 plus cos inverse of minus 1 by 2 plus sin inverse of minus 1 by 2. Next question is, find the value of tan inverse of 1 plus cos inverse of minus of plus sin inverse of minus of. You know cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x is pi by 2. So this I can replace with pi by 2. And tan inverse of 1 and the principal value would be pi by 4. That is 2 pi by 4. This becomes 3 pi by 4. This is the answer. Next one, cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2. Cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2. Next answer would be cos inverse of 1 by 2 plus 2 sin inverse of 1 by 2. So cos inverse of 1 by 2 will become pi by 3 plus 2 into sin inverse of 1 by 2. Sin inverse will become 1 by 2 at pi by 6. So this goes 3 times pi by 3 plus pi by 3 would be 2 pi by 3. So answer is 2 pi by 3. Sin inverse of x is equal to y. Then which of the following is correct? So sin inverse of x is y. What is the range of sin inverse of x? Minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. So y should lie between or less than or equal to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, because the range of sin inverse of x is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Closed interval, right? Closed interval means included. So that is the reason less than or equal to. Next one is tan inverse of root 3 minus secant inverse of minus 2 is equal to. Tan inverse of root 3 minus secant inverse of minus 2 is equal to. Tan inverse of root 3 minus secant inverse of minus 2 is equal to tan inverse of root 3, that is pi by 3, minus cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. Cos inverse of minus 1 by 2 would become, for cos 120, 120 is 2 pi by 3. So pi by 3 minus 2 pi by 3 would become minus pi by 3. So that is the answer. So minus pi by 3, that is option B. Okay. Hope you are clear with this exercise. In the next video, I will solve the second exercise. In the next video, miscellaneous exercise. Then we will be done with this exercise chapter. Please make sure that you are clear with my first video, that is the basics. Then it is very easy to solve these questions. See you in the next video. Have a good time till then. Bye.